In this video, I'm going to run through the listing inquiries section of MantisProperty and show you how to process your inquiries and also identify things such as hot buyers, hot vendors and hot tenants that you can easily market to. The first thing you'll notice when you log on to your dashboard is you have this section here where it has unprocessed inquiries, and then if you've got any hot buyers or hot vendors or hot tenants that have been identified by the AI in MantisProperty, these will show up here. You can customize if you want these buttons to appear or not by clicking on the Customize Dashboard button up here. Here you'll see where you can switch on or off certain things. So here you've got hot or warm buyers, hot or warm tenants, or hot or warm vendors. If they're selected to be enabled, then they'll show on your dashboard when you have any contacts that meet these criteria. Now you'll notice here it says 6 unprocessed inquiries, and over on the left hand side it has listing inquiries with the number 6. So that number shows how many inquiries you've had come into the system that you've not marked as processed yet. So we'll just click on that to go through to there. On this screen it'll show you your inquiries grouped into unprocessed inquiries and processed inquiries. Any inquiries that are shown in bold are ones that you have not read yet. You can click on any inquiry to view it and then make notes and mark it as processed. You can also go into the Processed Inquiries tab to access an archive of any processed inquiries from any date range. If you wish to see all the inquiries for a specific listing, you can go into that listing and click the Inquiries tab to view these. And I'll show you how to do that soon. So here you'll see that we've got a number of inquiries. They're all bold to show that I haven't even looked at these yet. So if I click on View, this will show me this inquiry and it will show the date, the source it came from, the contact's name, email address, phone number, and then any notes. You can click on the contact name if you want to bring up the contact. You can also click on the email address to send them an email, or if you're accessing this from a phone or tablet that has a phone capability, you can click or tap on the phone number and it will automatically call them. Here you can enter any notes, and when you're ready to mark this as processed, you just click Mark Inquiry as Processed. What I'm going to do here is just click Cancel though to go back to my inquiries. You'll notice that this one is no longer bold. This shows that I've looked at this inquiry, but I haven't yet processed it. So a good reason to mark an inquiry as processed is when you've actually spoken to that inquiry and you've decided whether they need more information or you've attended to that. And when you've dealt with that inquiry, you simply go into it and click Mark Inquiry as Processed. This will now remove it from the screen, so you know at any time this is showing you any inquiries that you still need to process. Now you can also access inquiries for a specific listing simply by searching for the listing up in the top right, going into the listing through your listings menu on the left, or you can actually just click on the property name here and that'll jump straight to that listing. Now across the top we have these tabs. If we click on Inquiries, this will show us any inquiries that have come in for this listing, showing their date, the details of that inquiry, etc. You can click on View to view the notes of those inquiries, and you can also do things like click on the name of the contact to jump into that contact record, click on a phone number to give them a call, or click on the email address to send them an email. You can also click Print Report to print a report of the inquiries on that listing, and you can also select a date range up here if you want to narrow down the search to a specific date range of when inquiries came in. Another section of the inquiries is the vendor report. So if we click on that, this here allows us to select a date range, and it's automatically set to the past 3 months. Under here it'll show a summary showing how many days on the market, how many inquiries, how many open homes and individual inspections it had, and then it'll show you the details of the inquiry. And you can click print report, and that'll print out a branded report with your logo and details that you can give to your vendor, and it will include any notes that you've put in here. This also includes any inspection feedback that you've had. So if you refer to our video on the QR code inspection check-in or using the inspection check-in app, that's where you can record attendees to an inspection, and that'll be pulled into the vendor report too. Now if we jump back to the dashboard, I'll just explain what the hot buyers are. So there's artificial intelligence built into MantisProperty to help identify any hot leads or warm leads, and also categorize cold leads if nothing's happened with them. So a hot lead may be a hot buyer, a hot vendor, or a hot tenant. And the way it works this out is if someone makes an inquiry on a for sale listing, or they attend an inspection on a for sale listing, they're automatically regarded as a hot buyer. If no activity happens on their contact record within 30 days, then they're automatically changed to a warm buyer. And then if nothing happens for a further 30 days, which means nothing has happened on their contact record for 60 days, then they'll automatically change to a cold contact. The buyers are automatically identified as anyone that attends an inspection or makes an inquiry on a listing that's for sale. The vendors are contacts that have requested an appraisal, and the hot tenants or warm tenants are people that have made an inquiry or attended an inspection on a rental property. You can also click on any of those buttons, such as the hot buyers, to jump straight to the search facility, and it'll automatically show you your hot buyers or whatever you've clicked on, such as hot tenants or warm buyers. And from there you can then send out an email to the contacts or send out an SMS, or you can even go into those contacts and record notes, look at any contact you've previously had with them, etc.